things are going. So, we're going to start with the tomatoes. My plan for the tomatoes completely derailed. I built 4 raised bed boxes for my garden this year. They are 6 foot by 3 foot, and they're lovely, but I intended to put them horizontally, and they didn't fit, so I had to do them vertically. So I was going to plant my tomatoes differently and have more and whatever, but I planted many different varieties this year, but I only have 24 plants instead of 30 like I did last year, so maybe this year we won't be so overwhelmed with tomatoes that they don't all get eaten. So I'm just going to tell you some of the varieties that I planted, and I'm going to show you what they look like. So here in my house and at my mom's house, we love these little chocolate cherry tomatoes. This one is from Rural King. I know my computer doesn't focus up close, it's so stupid. So good. I planted 6 of these. 5 of them lived, so it says, especially when chocolate-colored plants are all the rage, why not surprise yourself with this chocolate-colored cherry tomato? A sturdy, indeterminate chocolate cherry tomato grows 1-inch tomatoes that resemble chocolate drops, round and perfect. Growing in clusters of 8, chocolate cherry tomatoes resist cracking and do not shake easily from the plant. These are so good. I like to take a little knife and crack them open and pour some salt on them, which is probably not very good for me, but so good. I thought I almost killed them all and that we weren't going to have any, and I was sad. So we'll see. I'm trying to think. It says that they can be picked a few days before maturity to be ripened off the plant. Last year, these plants, I was going to say bushes, they're not bushes, plants got like 8 feet tall. They are huge. This year they're not that tall yet, but little tiny seeds. I don't even know if you can hear them. Let's see. I planted quite a few Burpee varieties of seeds this year, tomatoes especially, really because I just couldn't decide what I wanted. So I went there and I read about the back of the package for everyone to see what the biggest tomatoes were, and that's what I chose. So this one is the Burpee Super Steak Hybrid, and I have no idea what it tastes like because I've never had one before, but it says that they are an average of 1 to 2 pounds each. They are indeterminate, and they take about 80 days to harvest. This one is not very descriptive on the back, but I thought a 1 to 2 pound tomato sounds really good to me as far as tomato sandwiches go. So I thought, let's try it. Then I tried a new one from Burpee for this season. It is the Bodacious Hybrid, and it says large, vibrant red 10 to 12 ounce fruits add scrumptious pizzazz to sandwiches, burgers, and salad. Yields 8 to 10 fruits a week. No cracking. This is also an indeterminate variety, so that means it's going to grow very tall, and I'm totally okay with that. Let's see what's next. Next, I grew the Abe Lincoln tomato. I picked this one up and actually didn't have any intention of planting it this year. It says it produces brilliant red, round, 12-ounce tomatoes in clusters of up to 9. Delicious deliciously sweet and slightly tangy. I bought this because Jess from Roots and Refuge Farm has just raved about this variety, and I thought, I have extra space. The next one is another Burpee variety. It is the Porterhouse Hybrid. It says it is their largest beefsteak. Produces absolutely huge tomatoes, over 2 pounds, each of them bursting with flavor. And it is also indeterminate. So we're gonna have a lot of red tomatoes this year, you may have noticed. Last year I kind of did a different color variety, and this year I was like, meh, we like red the best. Brandywine. I bought these last year because look at this picture, look at this tomato. Bananas. Huge, thick, meaty tomato, and I was like, I need to eat this. So I saved it from last year to this year. It says it is one of the best heirloom varieties. Now available. It produces really tasty, large, pink tomatoes that can weigh up to 1 pound. They don't look very pink to me, but hey, if they show up pink, I'm not gonna cry about it. So I have roughly 2 of each of these plants in my garden. I don't think I planted this one this year. No. I think we're to the part that I didn't plant. No, we're not. Maybe I did. I can't remember. I have it all written down. I'll just show it to you anyway. This is the Black Grim tomato. It says it is a Russian heirloom, juicy with rich sweet flavor and brownish purple skin. I planted this last year, and they were very yummy. And since we loved the chocolate cherry tomatoes so much, I thought, ooh, chocolate cherry but bigger. Wasn't quite the case, but that's okay. So the next one I planted really based on reviews and the picture, and I hope that they're as good as I see. Look at this picture. Look at how many tomatoes are on that branch. I want that many. I want them. This is the Berries Crazy Cherry from Baker Creek, and it says mind-boggling, humongous clusters, 40 to 60 fruit of beaked yellow cherries, sweet and great for salads. Last year we grew yellow pear, and they were pretty good, and we liked them, but I thought, hey, let's try the Berries Crazy Cherry and see if we actually get that many little tiny yellow fruit. The next one was one of our favorites from last year. I had 2 of these planted, and one of them died, and this year only one made it. The chocolate pear from Baker Creek. So good. I really wanted to live. Sean accidentally topped it, so right now it's growing sprouts, so hopefully huge crops of black pear-shaped fruit over a very long season. Very unusual. So I'm really hoping we get some of those this year. Let's see what else is in here. Early treat. I did not plant any early treats this year. They were all right last year. They were a bit, they were probably like the size of $50, and I really didn't know what to do with them. This is the yellow pear I was talking about. I did not plant any of those this year. Oh, here's the other one. I knew there was one more. This one is the largest plant that I have out there, aside from one that I bought from the store. I'll tell you about that in a minute. And it had some of the first tomatoes on it, and I'm really hopeful. But this is another Burpee new seed for this year, and it is the Honeycomb Hybrid. It says there's a farmer's market by my job, and sometimes I get bored on lunch and I go there like a crazy person. And I purchased 2 black cherry tomato plants, and they're actually the tallest in my garden, and they are the furthest along. So, I did cheat a little. Next, we're going to talk about radishes. Now, half of my radishes are ready to be pulled up already. This is really the last time that I'm trying radishes. We either never get enough to know if we like them, or we never, I'm such a terrible, we never roast them in time, and they just get thrown away. So this is the last time I'm going to try growing radishes. I did do several varieties. They are in little plastic bags because radish seeds are very small and they will go flying everywhere. So, the first one is the black Spanish, and I just think pulling a black radish from the ground is going to be really cool. I don't know so much about eating it, but I'm all about the visuals. Yeah. This description's in Spanish. Crisp and mild. Well suited for fall or winter harvest. I may try some more I just said I wasn't going to. I might do some more radishes in the fall because they kind of bolt really easy in the heat. So we'll see. I don't know. Okay, these are the ones that are just about ready to be pulled. The French breakfast radish. These are from the Dollar Tree because I figured, why not? Treasured among salad gourmets, beautifully colored, crisp roots have more of the lively old world radish flavor than traditional red radishes. Can plant in containers. Not this year, in a raised bed. I did some white icicle. I'm so bad at showing things on camera. White icicle ones. A true radish. The white icicle is medium to hot and grows 4 to 5 inches in length. The medium green tops can also be eaten. The pure white slender roots add snappy taste to salad or relish trays. An easy plant to grow from spring through fall. Here comes my loud neighbor. Every time. I also planted, it's like he just turned on the street and then turned around. Creep. I also planted some watermelon radishes. Look how cool those look. I really hope they grow. 2 to 4 inch round watermelon radishes, white skin and green shoulders, but the real beauty comes from its unusual dark pink flesh. Adding color to salads, relish trays, and stir-fried dishes, this crisp, sweet radish has edible flowers as well. So I just thought they were so beautiful, and I'm really determined to roast some dang radishes and eat them and love them. The last one that I planted was the sparkler white tip, another one from the Dollar Tree. Roots are nearly round, scarlet at the shoulders with white tips. The flesh is crisp and tasty. I really, really want to roast some radishes because I have heard if you roast them, they taste like potatoes, and I love potatoes, so I keep hoping that is actually true. I'm just gonna make a stack and hope it doesn't fall down. Next is carrots. I did try and plant my carrots a little differently this year. again, because I think pulling a purple carrot out of the ground is going to be so cool. Cosmic purple carrots is both pretty and tasty. Its purple skin, sweet orange flesh, and bright yellow core make cosmic purple a winner. The flavor is sweet with a hint of spice. Try slicing fresh from the garden or steaming and adding bunches of vitamin A to your diet. This is an easy way to persuade your children to eat carrots, is what it says. That's crazy. I did several sections of rainbow mix carrots, just all different varieties, orange, white, red, just hoping for some carrots. Next I did the Danvers half long. This is pretty much what you buy in the grocery store, but since I know we like it, I planted them. Very uniform, heavy cropping, 7 to 7.5 inches long, bright orange, tender, and sweet. Excellent for table and freezing. So carrots, I think, make like a rain stick noise. Very soothing, very hard to do. Okay, let's see. So, I have one garden bed that is just tomatoes, carrots, and radishes, so we'll see how that goes. The next garden bed that I have is green beans. When I asked Sean, I have to cough and I really don't want to edit it out, so I'm trying not to. When I asked Sean what he wanted out of the garden this year, he said green beans. I planted 4 different varieties this year. I'm hoping that it really doesn't come back to buzz me in the booty, because I know we like one of the kinds, but I don't know about the other 3. But again, I'm a visual person, and some of these are gonna look so cool. I'm so lame. So I wanted to try them. I'm gonna hope they're not too noisy. Okay, let's see. So the first one is the Royalty Purple Potted Bean. They're so cool. I love purple, in case you couldn't tell. It is a bush variety, a snap bean, 4 to 6 inch bright purple pods, change to green when cooked. They are the tallest variety so far in my garden. They shot up like crazy. They are followed closely by these. These are the Dragon Tongue bush beans from Baker Creek Seeds. They're so cool looking. Oh my gosh, what is that? It's Sunday. There's no trash truck. What are you doing? I need to move to the country. Dutch heirloom beans have an incomparable flavor. Yields stunning yellow purple striped snaps. Tasty shell beans. So then I planted the one I know we like is the contender bean. I bought so many of these from the Dollar Tree. We love these. Reliable producer under hot, humid, or cool and wet conditions. sound. Good job, Shannon. Good job. I have a whole handful of seeds now. Well, you know. Grow carrots in my bedroom. So the next section we have is peppers. Now, I intended to have more pepper plants than I ended up with because they died. So I have a bed with 10 of them, and then I have a couple more planted in what I call the miscellaneous bed, and I have a couple in grow bags. Sean really likes banana peppers, so I planted many sweet banana peppers for Sean. Very sweet fruits with no trace of hotness, can be eaten at any size, but best at 6 to 7 inches. Light yellow when ripe. So we have a lot of these planted. I actually purchased one to make sure that he got some. I am trying again the jalapeno pepper from Baker Creek Seeds. This is, well, I'll just read you the description. It says, love the flavor and crunch of jalapenos, but can't take the heat. This truly heatless jalapeno is perfect for those with sensitivity or aversion to the heat of traditional jalapeno peppers. Great for pickling, stuffing, poppers, and salsa. This variety is very early and prolific. I have tried to grow this for 3 years and every time it dies. So I'm trying again because I really want to try this. I really want to try it. The next new variety that I chose this year is a shishito pepper. Again, I got these from Baker Creek Heirloom Seeds. I will link them down below because of Jess from Roots and Refuge Farm. Old Japanese variety produces 3-inch long, slightly wrinkled fruit, perfect for making tempura and other traditional recipes. I have heard that these are so good if you just like flash them and fry them up in a pan. So we're gonna try that if they grow. The last one that no, it's not the last one. I only have one of these that's living, so I don't know if we'll get any, but this is the sweet Marconi pepper, and it says it's a delicious sweet Italian pepper, great raw, fried, stuffed, or grilled. I saw this recipe where you like basically stuff this with like a meat and spice and cheese mixture and put cheese over the top and eat it like that, and it looks so good, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna do that. So we'll see. We have bell peppers. Actually, none of the ones that I planted grew. I'll show you. So here are some bell pepper seeds that I didn't even open. We have green and orange bell pepper plants growing out there. We also have a couple that I bought from the store called, because I noticed my pepper plants all died, Candy Cane, which are also have not in the garden beds. Oh, wait, before I get there. Okay, what's left in the garden beds? So we talked about the peppers. Okay, the miscellaneous bed has 3 cucumber plants on the edges that are going to spill out into the walkway. Hopefully it's going to look amazing, and we're actually going to get cucumbers this year. I have sugar snap peas on the trellis where I made cucumbers last year. There are 2 black beauty eggplants, and then the rest of it is tomatoes and peppers. So outside of the garden beds, I purchased 3 huge pots from Home Depot. You may have seen them on my Instagram. They're red, and in them we have cantaloupe, watermelon, and pumpkin. None of the ones that we planted lived. That is mostly because Sean didn't water his plants, and I can't do all the plants, so he was responsible for his melons, and they died. I don't remember the exact variety of the ones that are out there, but I bought them from that same farmer's market. These are all my melon seeds that I have. I did plant from the farmer's market because mine died. Zucchini, it's just green zucchini, nothing very exciting about it, in containers as well. We just recently pulled up all the garlic that we planted last fall, and I think, other than the herbs, that is pretty much it. We didn't really plant many herbs this year, mostly because they didn't do so well last year. Again, same thing. I make Sean take care of the things he wants to grow. So this year we bought several plants from a different nursery. I really need to stay out of the plant store, truly. I finally found, and I will not let it die, chocolate mint. It smells so good. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but it smells so good. We bought orange mint, which I've never seen before. Also smells so good. Pineapple sage. So fragrant. All of these things are supposed to keep away mosquitoes, so that's my excuse. Sean got spearmint and basil. And I think, as far as herbs go, that's really it this year. We didn't really plant much of anything else. We didn't plant any onions.